always interested in the arts. I was raised in North Dakota in a community of under 100 people, very rural area in central North Dakota on the Great Plains. And being raised in a rural community mainly in this house that was on the edge of town, so the backyard was tens of thousands of acres of farmland. My imagination ran rampant. I was a storyteller because I was the eldest of 5 siblings, and so I told stories to my younger brothers and sister. Remember really life without arts involved. Probably it was with Franco Zeffirelli's film production of Romeo and Juliet, which I think was made in 1968. I saw it in, I think, 1969 with my high school girlfriend, and I loved the adaptation, loved everything about it. I still think it's one of the best, if not the best, filmed versions of one of Shakespeare's plays. So that coupled with, I had a high school English teacher who I really enjoyed, and she taught Romeo and Juliet, and so the combination of that and that film got me interested in Shakespeare. Yeah, the first thing is probably for the audience to know is I'm not a purist. If we were going to be actually doing Shakespeare like Shakespeare did it, we wouldn't have the technology that we have. We'd be doing it during the day in the open air theater, or in the evening, or during the day or evening with candlelights. So as an artist, I am always looking at how do I resonate something from the past and from the long past, over 400 years ago, Shakespeare wrote, in a modern context. How do we engage the audience in this story in a modern context? And so it's important, I think, to try to engage the whole community and bring the whole community into the theater. So there will be people that will come and look at this adaptation and not like it because I'm not using Elizabethan costumes, or because I've cut it and edited it, because I've added my own idea about the story and enlivened that. But they're all Shakespeare's words. I haven't changed any of the words. They're all Shakespeare's characters. The ending is the ending that Shakespeare saw, which is the death of these 2 beautiful children, and the consequences of what long ancient grudges and familial dysfunction and community disinterest and violence and those kinds of things have on our children. Shakespeare isn't just for adults, or Shakespeare isn't for those who have PhDs, or Shakespeare isn't for people who simply have wealth, have money, which is a lot of the view of what the arts are. And I wanted to rough it up and make it take a little sheen off of it. The adults, it's an opportunity for them to understand resonating this play in a contemporary, gritty urban society, which may look like Chicago, or may look like any large city in the community, but can also look like our community too, if you take a microcosm that exists in our community. So it's just about accessibility. I think that anyone that comes and sees the play, whether they know the play well or whether they don't know the play that well, there's something there for them. This story is a compelling story. This production is a compelling production.